Hi guys, my name is Donatella.
My name is Eugenia.
We are the owners of Elegant Affairs Ashwin Agency. We are here to tell you about our agency, how far we've come, where we've gotten to, the difficulties we've gone through, and also we are here to answer questions that people have asked us as students who have started a business. So first and foremost, Elegant Affairs Agency, you remember how it started, right? It started like a joke, like we're just on the bed. We are cousins. We're just on the bed, and then we're like, let's start an Ashwin agency.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. I created an Instagram page. She created a WhatsApp group. Then we started off by adding our friends. So we just said to our friends, like, are you interested in joining an Ashwin agency? We created an Ashwin agency. Are you interested in joining? And then we just added to the group if you approve. And then that's how we kept on adding people.
As at this point, we are not even prayed about the idea.
That's one thing.
So you have to pray about your idea when you get it. As at this point, we are not even prayed about the idea. So then we wanted a name, and then we went to engage with our friend to give us a name. Tiana, thank you very much for the name. She's the one who came up with a name, and then we kept it like that since. And then after we got the name, that's when we decided that we had to pray about the whole idea before we get a gig. And then God being so good, we prayed about it. We lived together at that point, so we prayed about it. And then our first gig came. It was what? Rechoco, yes, Rechoco. And then that time we're working with some agency, some marketing agency. Yeah. We did Rechoco for them. It went well. Everything went well, Charlie. Let's just wrap it up over there. We don't want to talk about that particular gig any longer. So then moving forward, we started doing dab and all these activations we don't do any longer.
Yeah.
Moving forward, we started getting gigs like weddings, parties, and all these things. And then one time we went for a gig where we did very well. We ushered for the African
Free Trade Continental Area.
Yes, after we ushered for them, and then like they really like their services, and then as of now we still remain their ushers. Like they are like our biggest clients. Thank you very much. Yes, CFTA. Thank you so much. So yes, we are students. We started this Ashwin agency with no
Money.
No background about how to own an Ashwin agency, but we just decided that we wanted to own an Ashwin agency, and then we started it. So this is like supposed to motivate you. If you have an idea, maybe you have an idea in your head that you want to start,
don't do what we did, though. Please pray about it first.
pray. But if you pray, Charlie, God is not going to say no. God is going to give you a sign, and then once you see that sign, start it. Go in for it, because it's going to be. Who thought we'd have our own uniforms at this point? Well, we've gotten here by grace, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Our experiences from Ashwin. We don't want to talk about whoever it was, but then we had a client that like maybe because he thought or she thought, we don't want to disclose who, whether it's a he or a she. Maybe because she thought or he thought we were students and we didn't know anything about Ashwin, she decided to exploit us, or he decided to exploit us. So maybe we usher for the person, and then the person decides that, okay, I'm going to pay you girls like
what I want, like what I think you deserve.
So maybe in the beginning, the person is like, okay, maybe let's say, let me just use an estimated price. Doesn't mean that's what the person paid us, but let's say 150 cedis per girl. And then at the end of the gig, the person comes to us and is like, you people didn't reach the target I expected, so I'm going to end up paying like 50 cedis per girl.
Meanwhile, you didn't even talk about
target in the mean
target based or
in the beginning. So we felt the person was using us, or the person was taking the fact that we're young and then we're trying to start a business.
For granted, honestly.
So we had to cut ties with that particular company or agency or
anything that has to do with them.
Yes. So for now, our Ashwin agency, what we offer is ushering at weddings, funerals, parties, conferences, dowry bearing. We escort people. We pick people up from the airport. We do literally everything except activations. We no longer do activations for some reasons that we say we're not going to talk about. Yes, so that is how Elegant Affairs has come, and so far so good. God has been so good. You know, when one door closes, another opens, and this one that has opened so far, it's like the best, and we love it. So the questions. So somebody's like, as students, how do you manage your Ashwin agency? How do you manage?
Okay. I mean, I started just ushering thing when I was in like level 100. So that one I wasn't really into it because I felt it was very
I
stressful.
introduced her and she
Yeah.
was doing too. No.
But later on, like, I actually needed the money, so I was like, let me just go for it. But at a point, I stopped after we had issues with clients and all these things. But after we created the Ashwin agency, combining work and school hasn't been easy because sometimes I'd have to leave work when we are like the clients go on break. Then I go to school to go and do a presentation, and I come back. I have to come back before break is over. Then it's not easy because sometimes you close like as late as 7 o'clock, even midnight. Sometimes you close at midnight, and then Charlie, you have to wake up the next day very early and come back by 7 a.m. You have to be at work, and then you have, as a student, you know you have to write IELTS exams and all that. Sometimes you're learning card and you're asleep because you come to waste your time.
No, not waste your time because hey, money is there. So it's not like waste your time, waste your
Yes,
time.
but it wasn't easy. But it's okay. At least God has been good. That's about I have
For
to say.
me, I was like,
Okay, she was in her final year last
but
year.
you know,
so-
like me, I've always liked business. If you're my friend, you know, like since SHS, I even used to sell things that were not allowed. But you know,
we met sell bread and sausage in class.
I used to sell things. Those who went to Achimota know me. Charlie, I'm a businesswoman. I was Achimota too. So immediately I came out from SHS, I was introduced to ushering, and then I liked the whole idea. As at that time, they're not even paying me any better money, but they anything to get out of the house. So I liked the whole idea. I started going for gigs, and then thankfully I met somebody who had an ushering agency, and then she was picking me up for almost all her gigs, and I realized that there was money in this. And I introduced this one and said that she doesn't see herself standing what. But then later on she came on board, and then right now we're here. I was in level 400 last year, and last year was like a very busy year. So imagine back to back 400 project work and all that. But actually, you just have to learn. That is it. Even if you miss the class, you just have to learn. And I'll be honest to tell you that my results have been good since level 400. Like my results are good, but then like even though I started doing this ushering thing, like I've realized it hasn't really affected my learning because you just have to make time for whatever you missed. Even when I'm here, sometimes I open my slides and all because you need to be here. And then the next question is, why do you work with the ushers? We work with the ushers because we don't really cut off the money so high. You know, when the client is paying us, let's say 100 CDs, we give the ushers like 80 CDs, and then we make like 20 CDs, and we cannot live off by those 20 CDs. So we also have to put ourselves in there to be able to make that 100
because
CDs
we
for
don't
ourselves.
do any extra job.
Yes,
Yes.
this is
that's
like the
thing.
only business we own, and this is like what we used to take care of ourselves, even though our parents take care of us as well. But then we just started a cleaning agency as well, Elegance Cleaning Services.
You should check us out.
And
S cleaning service.
I
Top
promise,
notch.
I promise.
We leave your room sparkly clean. You can even see your face when you watch yourself on the
So
floor.
that is why we like work with the ushers, because like we don't take so much profits, and then we also want to make some money for ourselves. So we work with them to make our money. And also the other question is, how can someone join Elegant Affairs Agency? It's very simple. Our numbers are there,
Yes.
or you can DM us on Instagram. And then we have requirements. You have to meet our requirements, and whatever we ask you to do, you got to do it, because you can't come passing through the back door and expect to be put in the page. If you say get us 10 followers, you have to get us 10 followers. If you say send us a video or send us a picture, you've got to do it, because that's what we did.
5 lines about yourself.
That's what we did to be in other agencies, because the person has to know how you flow and know your communication skills to be able to know where to put you. So if you text us and we ask you for a requirement, don't come and do no. It's a stand everywhere. And then the last question is, do girls pay for the outfit? Do girls pay for the outfit? No, girls don't pay for their outfits. We provide every outfit, and then we wash them very well. So when you pick our outfits, you don't realize it's smelling. And God being so good, so far we have some number of outfits that we can brag of. And Elegant Affairs, yes, and we have shirts as well. Elegant Affairs, yes, before you join us, you have to buy a shirt.
Yes, you have to buy a shirt.
It's very compulsory,
So
because some
on the
gigs,
shirt you put your name on it, so that when you're going to work, you wear it, so it'll be easier for identification.
yeah,
and
I'll add
all
some pictures of the shirts to the thing so that you see it. So God being so good, we've been able to come this far. we are thankful for some people that have brought us this far.
Yeah.
Like
The good ones, the bad ones.
We are actually thankful for everybody that has come to our agency. Charlie, they've taught us something. Even those people that cheated us, they taught us that we should be irate. Because they say, I am bad. We have come for the money. What's that here? Yeah. And very soon I'm buying a car. Watch out. We are here to appreciate some very important people in our lives. Our first thanks goes to God Almighty for being our support system, for being there for us, for the endless gigs, for His grace, for His mercy,
For his favor, for his
like,
love and his kindness.
He's too much.
For his for good health.
For everything, literally, God, even too good.
Yeah.
Even for the ups and the downs, we are very grateful. And also to this noble man, we say thank you and God bless you. Rest in peace, Mr. Mohammed, but you have played a very big role in our lives, and we appreciate you for that. Till we meet again, may also rest in perfect peace. And also to these two people, Carl and Nana Kojo, we thank you so much for your support and for helping us run the agency, just as you ran it if it was yours. We appreciate your efforts. Thank you so much, dear two of you. And also to our friend, Veronica Namba.
Number one.
Oh, Vera has been a very supportive friend. Vera has been there for us in times where like Elegant Affairs agency was like almost dead. Like we're not getting any gigs or anything, but she was still there. Vera was the first person we called when we got some particular gig. That she showed up even though it was not convenient for
Yeah,
her.
it was very, very impromptu. I think it was even that morning.
Yes,
Yeah.
Vera, we love you, even though we are annoying the hell out of you. We love you so much. Thank you so much for being a very supportive friend. Like, you are the best. And also to family and friends for your prayers and
Love,
guidance.
Guidance.
And the guidance and
Advice.
And they send me money.
Yes.
We appreciate all.
Yeah.
Just because we've come for gig, people think we have money. We appreciate all of that. We thank you all. We love you all. Bye.
And also to our ashes. Yeah.
Yes, you are like our biggest.
Support system.
Yes.
Like our biggest
Without
fan.
you, there'll be no Elegant
Elegant
Affairs
Affairs
Fashion Agency. Thank you so much for always being there and for being available when we call on you. Thank you.
Bye.